Hello everybody, I hope you're all having an amazing day today. Today I'm going to give you my 5 top secrets to making daily sales. But before we get started, if you like this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Here on Vendoo's YouTube channel, we strive to give our audience everything they need to know about reselling, so feel free to explore some of our other videos as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The number one top secret to making daily sales is consistency. Now I know that does not seem like much of a secret because it doesn't matter what small business you are venturing into, consistency is key. Showing up every single day for your business is what's going to drive those sales. Now, when it comes to reselling, consistency means listing every single day. Now, I've heard so many different numbers on what you need to list every single day. All different kinds of resellers do all different kinds of numbers. I personally try to list anywhere from 3 to 6 new items a day. I've heard the magic number, the sweet spot is 2 to 3 new listings every day. But even if you can list just 1 new item every single day, that is going to help potentially bring new buyers into your shop, your closet, and drive those sales. Now, every platform has stated that new items is what helps you within the algorithm of these platforms. Now, you may not make the sale on that item that you specifically listed that day, though that is definitely possible, but it could potentially take a buyer who will see that item and then they're going to go into your closet and shop it to see what else you have, and you may make a sale on a totally different item instead. So that is why listing daily is so important. Now, secret number 2 ties really closely into secret number 1, and that is relisting your stale items. This was the biggest mistake that I made in the beginning, was just letting my listings go stale, figuring eventually they will sell. No, because they get so buried in with the new items that they're so low on the search list that buyers aren't going to see it, so you have to refresh it. Now again, this is definitely preference. I've heard you need to list every 30 days. I've heard you need to relist every 45, every 60. I would definitely not go any longer than every 60 days because you want to keep those listings as fresh as possible. I personally do every 45 days to relist my items, and this gets it in front of a new set of eyes. And with Vendoo, it is so much easier to relist your items because their bulk delist and relist feature makes it as simple as just a few clicks and to get those items refreshed and in front of new eyes. And the other bonus to this as well is that Vendoo lists it as a completely new listing. So if you were just to copy and refresh that listing on, like, let's say Poshmark, it doesn't give it a new item ID. It keeps the same item ID. Therefore, it doesn't actually get bumped up in search. It just creates a new listing. However, with Vendoo, it gets a new item ID, which means it does get bumped up in search, which means you are getting put in front of a fresh new set of eyes. The other reason why Vendoo makes this so much easier is that you can actually put in your settings a notification for your stale listings. So prior to using Vendoo, I was trying to keep track of this manually. I had an Excel spreadsheet where I would say, okay, I listed it on this date, which means I need to relist it on this date, but I would forget to do that. I would lose track. It was a nightmare. Now with Vendoo, it is super simple. I just choose however many days I want, and then what happens is when that item officially goes stale based on my settings, a little yellow flag pops up on that listing letting me know, hey, this item needs to be relisted. And even better than that, you can also sort your inventory by stalest items, so then you can see right at the forefront what items are the stalest in your inventory, so then you can focus on those to relist, which once again, it makes relisting those stale items so much more simple and easier. Now, the other thing that I will mention as well as it pertains to delisting and relisting is if an item is particularly stale, so if it's not your first time relisting it, take a look at its title, take a look at its pictures, its description, its keywords. All of those factors may need to be changed. I've had to do that several times with a lot of my listings. So when I relist my items, there are some that I just do quickly, and there are others that I bulk edit, where they're the stalest items in my closet that I'm giving one last effort on. So I'm bulk editing the title, if the photos if needed. I'm taking a look at, are my keywords still relevant, because keywords and aesthetics can change so quickly that sometimes those need to be adjusted. And by adjusting those, that's going to get them in front of the right audience for that item to sell. So it's always important to take a look at that when you are relisting stale items. Secret number 3, share your listings. I know it's a lot of tedious work, but every platform talks about how important it is to utilize their tools for refreshing your listings or sharing your listings so that you are remaining relevant in the algorithm. With Poshmark, that's sharing your listings. With Depop, that's refreshing it, which is as easy as opening it up, clicking edit, and then just clicking save so that it bumps it back up to the top of your closet as well as the search. With Mercari, that's using their promote feature. Now, unfortunately with Mercari, their promote feature only allows for 10 daily, but still utilizing that with a select 10 every single day so that those items continue to remain relevant. And then with eBay, relisting before they auto relist it itself, which again is so easy with Vendoo. So with eBay, when you list to them every 30 days, it auto relists for you, but it doesn't, once again, it doesn't refresh. It keeps that same item ID. It doesn't bring it back up to the top of the search. So unless you're promoting your items heavily, it's going to remain exactly where it's at in its spot. So you're going to want to use Vendoo to relist that instead so that, again, your items are staying fresh. Now, the fourth secret is send offers. Again, another big mistake that I made in the beginning of my reselling journey was I thought buyers would send me offers if they were truly interested in buying my items. But that is so not true. Buyers are waiting for you to send them offers because they want to feel like they're getting the best deal possible. And when you send them an offer, they're feeling like they're getting an even better deal on top of the deal that they're already getting by shopping secondhand. So whether you want to do that right away or in bulk on a specific day, totally up to you, but sending offers is so important. I personally choose to send offers right away. So usually within 3 minutes of somebody liking an item, they are going to get an automatic offer sent to them, depending on the price range and all of that and my cost of goods. But like on Poshmark, they're going to get sent an offer for usually about 20% off with discounted shipping. And then Mercari, eBay, and Depop, though they're going to get 20% off, as well as all of the other platforms that I'm on. I'm always sending offers when I can. You are more likely to make a sale when you send an offer rather than just sitting and waiting for the buyer to send you an offer. And as always, Vendoo has you covered on this front as well, as Vendoo has just launched their beta testing on being able to send offers to likers on Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and eBay. So it just makes sending offers even more simple when you can send offers straight all within Vendoo and you don't have to open up each separate platform if you don't want to. And it allows you to send these offers based on a percentage. And then obviously for Poshmark, they do have the feature where you can also send discounted shipping if you would like. So once again, just making it so much more simpler to stay on top of things to be able to make those daily sales. Now, the fifth secret is pricing your items competitively. If your items are not priced competitively, especially if you are overpriced, it is going to be very hard to make those daily sales because people are just going to be buying items that are similar but priced less. So you want to make sure that you are doing your research. Now, I know that means you have to actually do the research, and if you're anything like me, that is a tedious job that just is not fun to do whatsoever. But once again, Vendoo makes it a lot easier by incorporating eBay's Terapeak right within the Vendoo form, which means while you're in Vendoo drafting your listings, you can easily compare your listing to others and making sure that you're competitively pricing it so that you're able to pull that up and see what items have sold for in the past, what they're currently listed at, what the average sale price is, and that can help you make the decision on what to competitively price your item at. Now, I choose to give a little bit room for sending offers, so I do tend to price my items a little bit higher just to be able to have that room for sending better offers. Now, you don't have to do that. That's definitely personal preference, but I also make sure that I'm not pricing it so high that I'm not getting that interest to where I'm not even able to send any offers because nobody is liking my items. So those are my top 5 secrets to making daily sales. I truly hope you found this video helpful and that you can use this information to go and grow your reselling business. Once again, feel free to explore some of our other videos as well. So until next time, have a great day, everyone.